Good morning, everyone. This here is Rocky. He's one of the dogs that I pet sit kind of regularly. He's really old. He's like, I don't know, 14, maybe 16. He's pretty old and he's a little dachshund, terrier kind of dog. But that's not what this video is about, is it, Rocky? He's kind of deaf too. But anyways, he's doing good. He's hanging in there. He's a total sweetie. Total sweetie. He can be pretty feisty too. But anyways, I want to talk to you because it is warming up now, living in Central California. So this is we call it the husky blanket, okay? This thing is actually folded up right now. But we're going to talk about this because I am storing it away for the summer, basically. So this is our late fall winter blanket that we have in the van. And we got this like at one of those TJ Maxx home goods store. And I'm obsessed with this blanket. I love this blanket. Jeff and I went halves on it because it wasn't cheap. It was $140, which sounds ridiculous for a blanket, but all the blankets I ever have, I usually have them for years. And if you don't have to use propane so much in your van to heat it, hey, a blanket at $140 I think is a pretty good deal. We call this a husky blanket because it is like husky fur. I just pulled it out of the washing machine, so it's actually super soft. It kind of feels like my dog's. It sounds so weird, but I don't think a lot of people really think about these sort of things. But we got this blanket too. Really quick. This is like maybe a full or a double size, maybe even queen, possibly. But on this back side, it's just really soft. I don't know what this is. It's just super soft. And it's it's not too heavy and it's not too light. So it does keep you super warm no matter what the temperature is. We haven't lived in snow while using this blanket yet. But we combine this blanket on our bed with some, I think they call them knit jersey sheets, and we stay super warm with that. Of course, we got a bunch of dogs in the van, so that helps too. And we only live in California, so I know our winters don't get that cold, But yeah, so this blanket works perfect for us for the wintertime because it hides all the pet hair because our dogs do climb on bed with us. And so it hides all the pet hair. It hides any dirt, sand, muck, you name it. Only downside is, yes, it could get kind of smelly, as any blanket will absorb smells. So it could get smelly from our dogs, you know what I mean? If they're due for the bath. But usually we wash the blanket when we wash the dog. So everything's all nice and clean. We have dogs we don't really worry about. Oh, pet odors, whatever. We're just smelly too, probably. But anyways, we're getting ready to store this away because it's just getting too warm for it now. So we do have a storage. So we put this in a bag or container or something. And we store it away for spring and summer and part of fall. But a lot of people, and then it kind of makes you feel so rich and luxurious, with this type. Well, for me, I feel very rich and luxurious having these kind of little comforts of home in the van. And I love this blanket. It's just way too hot now to be using it, but it made the van look so rich and luxurious. You've probably seen it in a few of my videos. But yeah, it's time to put this away. It's getting way too hot. So now we're bringing out our summer bedding, basically. So it's kind of cool having a storage because this stuff we can put it away, And I've used sleeping bags in the past. I love them, but sometimes it's nice just to crawl into bed and have real bedding. And the dogs love this. This is held up. We've had it maybe a year and a half now, maybe a year. You're not really probably supposed to put it in the washing machine and dryer, but we have. You just, something like this, got to put it on a lower heat and just take your time letting it dry in the dryer on a lower heat. But it's so soft and plushy. I wish you guys could feel this, And it's funny because we got this before we got Kaylee. So we always call this our husky blanket, and we are like obsessed with it, if you can tell. And then when we got Kaylee, we're like, oh my God, it feels kind of just like her, you know? And it's pretty cool because, you know, even with the dogs digging and, you know, dogs all dig and ball things up and play with their toys and slobber and drool and, you know, all that kind of stuff. This has held up really well. So for us, yeah, it was worth that money. And the fact that you are actually able to kind of put this in the washing machine and dryer just on lower temperature settings. And what you can even do if it starts looking like as if it's getting a little matted, you can take a slicker brush and actually like brush this out a little bit. Sounds crazy, but I've done that. I have had a few pillows with like this material, and you can take a slicker brush, like the kind for your dog, and you can actually brush it and it'll bring back the softness and silkiness to it. And of course, we always use fabric softener sheets and things like that, and it keeps it really super soft and plushy. But it's keeps it so warm, and if you know you get tired of the pattern, you can always turn it over. But this is just folded up right now because we're getting ready to go store it away. It's all nice and clean, so when we pull it out next year, next winter, it will be all clean and ready to go. And I think I have some cedar blocks to put in with it, so you know, little moths won't get to it or anything. Thank you guys always for watching. And yeah, so we just combined this with some winter sheets and we're good to go. But now it's summertime, pretty much, so this stuff's got to go away, and I'm gonna miss this blanket. I love how it looks. You know, it's pretty cool. So I just wanted to share that with you guys. Food for thought. Yeah. Bye.